Hey everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, the Guru Chiropractor and official Team Ringdinger Doctor of New Jersey, proud to represent. I'm back again with another video. Peace and love to everybody out there. This is my newest patient, Big Albert. What's going on? Give me a pound. Welcome to the office. I think you traveled like, what, about 45 minutes coming south from up North Jersey?
Yeah, about an hour.
All right, well, I appreciate you taking the ride. You've been to other chiropractors before, but you never had the Ringdinger, right?
No.
And you were watching Dr. Johnson first? How'd you find out about the Ringdinger?
Yeah, I mean, the Ringdinger YouTube channel popped up a lot of those shorts, and you'd see the compilations of like people getting a spinal decompression. And
yeah. And you related. You're like, I think that's something I need. Because, I just want to make sure we were talking about. It's very relatable, folks. If you have the problems that the Ringdinger fixes and you see it being done, most people, when they see it being done, they're like, that's what I need. They go crazy. Either that or they get a little scared. They're like, oh, hell no. I'm not letting that guy touch me. He's going to pull my neck off, which
and it
usually doesn't happen. Only once in a while. No, I'm kidding. It never happens.
It looks nerve-wracking. It does. But I'm as equally, excited as I am nervous, so.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely intense. I always talk about it. Some people have more intense experiences than others. And some people are a little more dramatic when they get it done than others. Some people scream, some people laugh, some people cry, and some people stay completely silent. It's the silent people that make me nervous. I'm like, hello, you okay in there? But it's safe. I wouldn't be doing it if it's not safe. When you do the proper doctoring and the proper intake and you screen out the problems that could make it unsafe, it's safe. And it gets it done, like, in my opinion, nothing else that I've ever tried on patients over my 27-year career. So I'm excited about it. My patients are loving it, and I'm booming busy. It's the end of a busy Saturday. I've been booked solid nonstop since 9 a.m. What is it, like 4:30 p.m. And this guy's my last patient, and then I get to go home. So we're gonna roll into. We already did the exam. He's qualified. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on, what brought you in. So you got some neck problems, right?
Yeah.
More on the left. It bothers you coming down into the left trapezius and into the rhomboid, right?
That's correct.
You got some left wrist pain.
Yeah.
And you got some left back and sacroiliac pain. So it's all on the left. Boom, boom, boom. But no real history of trauma or anything on that left side. It just, we don't know. It's just all on the left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to do a good Ringdinger and full body today. Oh, and the back pain, I think you said, hold on, let me just see. Your neck pain, you told me when you were sitting there, it wasn't bothering you too much right now, but it's on the average when it bothers you, it's like a 4 out of 5 out of 10, right? 4 or 5 out of 10?
Yeah, in that range.
Okay. And the wrist pain is about more. It's about 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Low back, we didn't really rate the lower back. Do you have a rating on the lower back? Or it's not really painful, it's tight, right?
Right, it's just super tight and it's uncomfortable. Mobility-wise, like when I move it and, I kind of tweak it, especially first thing out of bed in the morning, I'm going to give it like probably a 5.
A 5
4 or 5. It's uncomfortable, not super painful.
Yeah, got it. All right, so that's significant. You were telling me it doesn't stop you from doing things in life, but it's annoying. It bothers you all the time when you're trying to be active and stuff, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to do my best to give you a good adjustment today, and hopefully you'll be walking out of here at least somewhat better. I can't make promises, but I'm going to work my ass off to make that happen today for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So why don't we start? Go back on your belly. Put your face there where the paper is. Get your body nice and relaxed. And we're going to do a little loosening up like I do on all my patients first. We're going to do a little massage and stretch just to kind of warm up and bring some blood flow into the muscles and loosen them up and warm them up a little bit. Oops, hit the wrong button because this is a new table, by the way. Like my new table, everybody? I think this is just about the same exact table that Dr. Johnson uses. Really good table. I've been having fun for the last week or so with my new table. But if I look a little spasticated today, it's because I'm so used to my old table. I still think I'm on the old table and I reach for different buttons. So we'll get it done though. You can laugh at me if you want. Just a little stretch, a little warm up. Good. Nice. All right, now we're going to do the thumper massager a little bit to loosen up the muscles. I didn't tell you, Al. You like Al or Albert? What do you
Either or is cool.
I also had some wrist problems, and I got it from working on guys like you, from pushing down so much. My left wrist was bothering me for a long time. I couldn't do push-ups with a flat hand. I had to make a fist to do push-ups and blah blah blah. And I got it adjusted a few times, and I worked on it myself, and I rested it. And guess what? It's doing like 80% better now. And this is something that I, all day long, every day, I stress it out by doing adjustments, you know?
Yeah.
So there's hope for your left wrist.
That's good news.
There's hope. Oh, I wanted you to say a little something about the conversation we had when you first came in about the sales stuff and how I do things and how you're a sales guy and you respect the way I do it. Because I think it's important, you know. There's a lot of guys out there that are doing the upsell and the hard sell and what's called the bait and switch sell, and it sucks. And I feel bad, and I apologize to the general public for my profession for these guys that are doing it. And I'm not saying everybody, but there are guys out there that are doing stuff like that, and it turns people off.
Very true. It doesn't do much for the profession, the chiropractic profession as a whole.
It is very true.
Dealt with a couple quacks. Woo!
Too much or okay?
No, it's good. Right in the neck.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on that left side a little bit more too.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Basically, I'm just straight up. Here I am. This is what I do. This is what it costs. These are my policies. If you like it, come. If you don't like it, don't come. And that's it. Straight up. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them. But I never try to sell. I just put myself out there, who I am and what I do. And if you want me and you vibe with it, come through. If you don't, that's fine too. I got plenty of other people knocking on my door. Good. Nice little warm up, loosening up. Getting ready for the big release. Okay. When you're ready, my friend, come on up on your feet. Take your time, no rush, no jerky. Good. Relájate, por favor. Keep your hands up this way. Good. Stay relaxed. Now I got to feel your hips so you're lined up properly on the table. You're a little high, so slide down towards your feet like a little bit, like an inch. Perfect. Right there. Stay relaxed. Stay there. Now the table raises, and then we're going to raise up your legs. The table will. Good. Here comes the legs. Just don't wiggle. Let the table do the job and let them relax as it comes up. There you go. Good. Okay. Now I got to pin you in pretty damn tight here above these hip bones. It's going to be squeezing, okay?
You got it.
And that's what allows us to get the ring dinger, get a release from the neck all the way down to the tailbone just about every single time. The fact that this is pinned in here, when I pull on your neck, your body stops short. And if you know anything about physics, it creates a force, and that force has got to go somewhere, and your body doesn't slide. So because you don't lose the force with the body sliding, it goes right down the spine, bing, and hits the tailbone. And that's why Dr. Johnson called it the ring dinger, by the way. case you were wondering.
Oh,
Do you ever see it at the fairs or the carnivals when they hit the bottom of the pole and try to ring the bell at the top of the pole?
Yes, yes.
Right. So when he's standing here, he's visualizing ringing that bell, and that bell is down at the lower back. He wants to get the release all the way down. So that's the reason why he named it the ring dinger.
No kidding.
Yep.
That's an interesting lesson right there.
Yeah. I know people say it sounds like a silly name when they don't understand why he did it. But when they understand it, it's a little less silly, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes
sense. Right. I agree. Give me your hands. This is not the treatment. I'm just making sure you're snugged up against the... Yeah, you're good. Now, the towel goes around your neck, but it's grabbing the back of your skull like this and your jawbone like this and pulling, but my hands are way too small to get a good grip. So the towel gives me much better grip. And I spritz it with a little water so I don't slip. It gives me better, gription. Is gription a real word, teacher?
It is now.
Our camera person today is a retired teacher. She's shaking her head no. There's no such word as gription in the English language.
But it's weird because I know what it means, even though it's
I've
not a
heard
real
people
word.
talk about gription. You sure about that? Lift up your head. Come on down. Relax. We got to look it up in the dictionary after we're done. All right. So your job, just keep your teeth, the top teeth and the bottom teeth touching together, but don't bite hard. Just keep it closed. So when I pull, you don't bang teeth, okay? Other than that, keep the rest of your body as loose and floppy as you can, and I will do everything else. Okay? You ready?
Yes, sir.
Good. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Blow it out through your nose too. Just let everything relax. And that's the ring dinger. Your eyes went buggy. You okay?
Oh, man.
Did you feel it go all the way down? I know it happened fast.
I have no words for that.
Okay. Speechless, huh? Speechless.
Wow.
Whew. Yeah, I know it has to be fast and it has to be when you're not expecting it, because the worst case scenario is if you lock down right as I pull, that's not good. So I have to be sneaky.
I felt it and heard it internally.
Yes.
That was wild.
Like a pa all the way down?
And I felt it literally down to the tailbone.
Amen. That's a proper, give me a pound. That's a proper ring dinger right there based on what you're describing. Did you feel it more on that left side because the left side was worse? Some people do, some people don't. I'm just checking.
I felt it
Or just all the way down the middle.
all the way down on the middle on both sides.
Nice. Okay, well that was a proper spinal decompression, brother. Now, before you get up, I want to do a little more release in your neck. Are you ready, or you need a couple minutes, seconds, or whatever to process?
I mean, I'm still processing it, but like I was born ready. Let's do this now.
Okay. Let me feel the neck. Good. All right, just stay loose. Stay relaxed. Relax. Yeah. Ooh. Got it on that side. Stay loose, baby. Let it go. Drop your shoulder down. Good. I snuck that one in too.
Oh,
bingo.
God.
Okay, my friend. This part of it is done. So when you feel ready, and like I said, we have time. Don't rush. But when you feel ready, make your way back up on your feet. Nice, slow. And then once you get standing, kind of check out your body, evaluate how you feel, and let me and let the camera know what feels different, if anything.
Yeah.
Usually it is, but I don't know.
I gotta say, like mentally, that's an eye-opening experience.
Yes, because the first one is always because you don't know. You could watch 1,000,000 videos, but even if you watch 100 videos, you have no idea what it's going to feel like until you feel it.
No, take it from me. I've watched Ring Dinger compilations. None of them prep you for that experience.
I tell all my patients the same thing. You can watch a ton of videos, but until you feel it for yourself, you really don't know it. But now you know.
Oh my God!
He knows. This guy knows.
I'm in the Ring Dinger club, man.
Yes, you are. You're not a virgin anymore. We took your ring dinger cherry. Stop it. So stop for a second. Just feel your body. See how it feels standing. Give us a report on how you feel.
Man, it's immediately I notice I have a much steadier baseline. Usually when I stand, I can feel some of the tightness and some of the, like, I don't know, it just feels like I'm not exactly, straight, but now I feel like I have a good baseline to work with.
I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't verbalize it. I feel kind of a little bit more in line right
Yeah,
now.
more stable,
Yeah,
more balanced. Both sides are even, that kind of thing.
100%.
Yeah. And I'm just looking at your posture from here. It's definitely better. Your head's back over the shoulders. I don't know how much yet till we measure it. Your shoulders are back because they were a little more rounded forward. And good job. All right. Proper. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Now, remember when I did the test where I bent up the knees and you said it was pulling?
Yeah.
I'm going to redo that test because that's my measurement to see whether this got released proper or not. If it feels any different than it did the first time, let me know, let us know. Like less pulling, less.
Yeah.
Your posture's better too from here. There's less of that. Remember we said you had that right twist?
Yeah.
The shoulders are completely 100% neutral and the hip is still twisted, but not as much. It's reduced by like 50%. So that's good. Bend up your knees. What's going on in your hips now? Is it pulling as much or same or different or better or worse?
No, better.
So it's less pull, right?
Less pull.
Excellent. That's my measurement that kind of confirms that we did a good release down here. And there's much less compression, but there's still some. So now we're going to do what's called the drop technique. And we're going to release even more in the lumbars and in the pelvis and sacroiliac first. And then we're going to work our way up this way. And then we'll do more stuff after that. So what I need you to do is slide your body down towards your feet like 2 inches. Keep going, keep going, keep going. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Right there. Good. Now this belly part drops down to give me more room to do a deeper release. This part pops up, but I got to hit the right button on my new table. Bam. And when I push down on you, it's going to go boom. So you know what to expect.
Got it.
Okay? Stay relaxed. Actually, you know what? Good. All right. Relaxed. Nice. Good. Very nice, very nice. Now we're going up the lumbar spine a little bit. You okay?
Yes, sir.
Oof. Ooh, that was major. You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Take a deep breath on that one. Because that's right where the diaphragm is. But did you feel that clunk?
Oh, yes.
That was major.
That was a big one.
Okay. Good. 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 Okay. I'm going to rebend it. Tell me if it's even better or about the same, even though, it was good. It was already doing better. One more release here. Relax. I want to make sure that I get some more of that torque out. Good. Yeah, now you're 100% neutral. Your hips are neutral, your shoulders are neutral. All right, bend up the knees. How's this feel now?
Completely normal.
Amen. So nothing, normal should be nothing at all pulling in your lower back or hips, only in your thighs.
Is
that what it's going on?
Very accurate.
Woo, we're clapping with the feet. We're happy.
Oh,
We're doing good. We're doing great. Now we're going to do the sacroiliac. Remember when you lifted the legs, how they only went up like a quarter of the way?
yeah.
Let's see if that made any changes. Start with the left, lift as high as you can. Ha ha! And down. I wish we filmed before. We didn't,
Yeah.
but
No.
it went up twice as high. You got to believe us, the truth. Do the other side. Look at that, twice as high too.
Wow. No,
and down.
I can tell a significant
Yeah, you could feel it, right?
improvement in the range of motion.
100%. I mean, literally, probably more than twice as high both sides. So that tells me that the pelvis, the sacroiliac joint, which is what connects the tailbone, which is called the sacrum, and the hip bone, which is called the iliac. So sacroiliac joint. Usually joints are named by the above and below bones coming together. They put the two names together. That's how they name a joint. See, you guys are learning something out there. Now I'm lifting up the belly. Boop. Now we're going to work up this way, okay? In the middle back, the thoracics. A little bit more in the lumbars. Stay loose. Okay. Good. Oof, that was big. You okay? Or am I going too rough?
No, it's good.
Too bad I can't take it back anyway. Good. Whew.
I felt that in my cheeks.
Which ones? The upper cheeks or the lower cheeks?
Which is crazy.
Let it go. Oh, that was good. After I'm done, I'm going to lay down. You're going to push down on my back. No? You don't want to do it?
I'm down.
We won't film it, though, because you'll probably get locked up for doing chiropractic without a license.
That's so true.
No.
Gotta be careful, man. A lot of red tape these days.
Yeah.
A lot of red tape.
Okay, now we're going to do the lower neck and a little bit more in the upper neck. Stay relaxed. If it's too much, let me know. You okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. Woof.
Ooh.
Deep.
Yes.
Deep release. Relax. Nice. Did that smash your face or anything?
No.
Good. Because my old table was so worn out that it was smashing people's noses on the bottom.
There's a lot of padding in here. I feel good.
Yeah, this new table is the bomb. Okay, now roll over on your back, sir. Face up. Boca arriba. Por favor. Good. Stay right there. Good. A little higher. Towards me. Towards your head. Right there. Good. Now, we're going to work on the front a little bit. We're going to release the collarbones from both ends. And then we're going to release a little bit more in the chest. Then we're going to do a special adjustment for your head to get your head back over your shoulders. Nice. So take your arms, bring them out like a T. Good. Stay relaxed. It helps to put the button on. Good. These are what's called your AC joint.
You know, they click a lot.
Acromioclavicular. It's where the clavicle attaches to the shoulder. Good. Now we're going to do the sternoclavicular, where the collarbone attaches to the chest plate, which is called the sternum. Turn this way. Good. Do one more for good luck. Good. Come the other way. Good. Good. Come in the middle. A little bit in the ribs, gentle. I know ribs are sensitive. Oops, let me loosen this. Sorry, bro. Yeah. I told you I was going to fumble a little bit with this new table. Good. All right, relax your hands a little bit down this way. Okay. Now this one is a special move. If I can get the right button here. There you go. Sorry. To get your head back over your shoulders. Just stay relaxed. Bring your hands up on here, so get your arm out of the way a little bit for me. Good. You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let it go. It's like a scooping motion. Relax. Good. All right. Ba-ba-ba. Good. Now we're going to come down below. And we're scoot up a little bit now towards your head. A little bit up. Yeah. Now we're going to do a tug at the knee. It's a knee release, but also it should release some more in the hip and the lower back. Just let me have your leg. You give me a loose, floppy leg, and I'll do the rest. Okay? Drop it and flop it. Floppy and droppy. Loose and floppy. Let it go. Just drop it. Nice. Slide back up. You feel that in the hip?
Oh, yeah.
I felt the knee release, but I can't tell if the hip goes. All right, slide back up a little bit. Reset. Now we're going to do the toes, and we're going to pull at the ankle to release the ankle, the arch, and maybe even more in the knee. Pop, 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 ping, pang, pop. Oh, wow. I pulled that toe off. Sorry. Good. Drop it in my hands. Loose. Let it go. Oh. Nice. Whoop. Same thing on the other leg. Drop it in my hands. Loose. Heavy. Loose. Ooh. Nice. Slide back up. Ooh. I know. Slide back up towards your head a little bit. Good. Boop, boop. Drop it in my hands. Loose. Let it go. Loose. Let me do it again. Just want to see. Let it go. Let it go. There it goes. Gap that open. Bang. Okay. Now, I don't do the shoulders anymore on this table because it's too high. So we're going to do it on the stool. So if you could back up a little bit, Michelle. All right. Come on up. Have a seat. Aki.
Oh, man.
Facing the other way, though. Good. Woo, baby. A lot looser here. Does it feel looser in that left side?
100%.
Look at that. Okay, good. Good. Turn. A little more flexible there.
Yeah.
Way more flexible there. How's it feel going backwards? Is it a little smoother?
Yeah, a lot smoother.
Good. Awesome. Now we're looking at this forward head posture. Do. Boom. Remember I wasn't barely touching your ear the first time?
That's true.
So less than an inch forward. So I'd call that 3/4 of an inch. What was it? An inch and a half before. So 50%. That's good for one treatment. A lot flatter here. That's awesome. Okay. Now we're going to do the shoulder ball and socket, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Done. Start on this side. This is the side with the bad wrist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bend the elbow up in front like this. I got to hug around you, get my hands underneath your elbow,
Yeah.
and then do this. So don't punch yourself in the face and just try to stay as relaxed as you can. Loose, baby, relax it, let it go. There it goes, good. Same thing on this side. Bend it up, let it go. Drop your elbow to the floor. There it is. Swing this way, swivel, good. Now we're gonna do this elbow and this wrist and then we'll go back that way. Drop it and flop it. Let it go. Good. Floppy wrist, loose, loose, loose. There we go. Nice. Swing your elbow, swing. Now pull back towards you, pull. Good. Did I miss a finger? No. Now swivel around so I'm too lazy, I don't want to move. Now we'll do this side. Drop it in my hands, loose and floppy. Let it go. Good. Now we're going to get the good release in this wrist. Floppy, loose. Let it go. Good. Let it go, loose. Pull back a little bit. There, that was it. That was it, baby. Still a little crunchy in there, but pull. Wow. You're right. That was jammed.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you could tell, but can you tell if it feels any different? Sometimes not right away, but it definitely loosens.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. And you notice how louder that was than that one.
Oh my God.
Usually the problematic ones are more explosive. It's still there. I didn't pull the hand off or anything.
That was jammed up, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't test it now. Let it rest for a little while.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow, test it out a little bit, see if it feels better.
And no BS. I came in here saying my left wrist. He can attest to it. And I don't know if you could hear that on video, but man.
It probably got it through my mic. But yeah.
I heard it. Oh, that left wrist. Woo.
That released good.
It feels immediate relief, but I'm very eager to see like tomorrow
Yeah.
after I let it rest. If I wake
Rest
up,
and heal and calm down
Yeah.
and let some of the inflammation go away. And
Yeah.
and then I wouldn't, don't try to like force any activity on it for the
No.
next like 24 hours. And if it gets sore, ice. And if it gets sore there or anywhere where it's sore, ice is going to be very helpful for that. We're done basically. Good job, man. Good job. You did very well. My measurements showed you released extremely well. The neck, the lower back, the wrist, everything got better.
I feel much better after one session.
Turn and look at the camera when we're
I
talking. 'cause-
feel much better after just one sesh.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, Dr. Herman, Retro Fitness, Edison, New Jersey, man. Yeah, it's truly a game changer, the ring dinger. It comes at you quick and you gotta be ready for it. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing the improvements going forward because I already feel a lot more kind of in line. Everything feels a lot looser, and yeah, I could already say that my wrist feels better.
Yeah.
For sure than when I walked in here. That's
Amen.
for sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you had a good experience. I appreciate that you trusted me with your body and your health and you took the little ride to come down here. And I'm happy that you're happy walking out of here.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
If you need more, I'm here and I'm your guy. Come on back when you're ready. Basically wait a few days. If you feel good, you're good for a while till you don't feel good again. If you feel partially better, I recommend try to come back for a follow-up in a week or two. If you want to move forward
Sure.
down the, if you want to continue to get better,
That's true.
we'll do a little more work if you want, and we'll see if we can get you
Yeah.
even better than that.
We
and
gotta
then we'll
let
take
the
it
world
from there.
know Dr. Herman is a no BS chiropractor. I walked in here and I said, listen, I respect the transparent approach. This is what it costs, this is what I do, and this is who I am. And I gotta say, as a salesperson, I respect the transparent,
Yeah.
no BS approach.
Yeah.
He's the guy to come to because there's
I
a lot of
appreciate
quacks out there, a lot of chiropractors that will try to upsell you, telemarket you. Hey, where have you been? Come back. You just heard it from the doc himself. He said, "You come back when you're ready." If you never see me again, okay. That's the type of person that you need in your life, man. Is the person that's going to tell you straight to your face, no filter.
Yeah.
Doc,
I appreciate you, bro.
appreciate it, man.
Thanks for the good,
It's the guy.
review here. And, it's in my heart, and this is what feels like the right way to do it. Is it the way to get the most money? No, it definitely isn't. But I'm okay with that. I'm doing okay financially, but it's not the best way to make the most money as a chiropractor. But that's not my number one priority. My number one priority is helping people, getting good results and giving good customer service. And when I do that, I never have to worry about where my next client patient is coming from. And I can go home at night and put my head down on the pillow and feel good about what I do and not have any issues. That's how I try to been doing it for the last 10 or so years. So if you're watching and you're vibing and you're suffering out there and nothing else is helping you and you want to take the ride to Edison, New Jersey, I'm in central New Jersey, come on through. If it works out, reach out to my website, guruchiropractor.com. There's a book now link there. Like he said, I got my prices up front, my hours, my location. There's a bunch of information about the techniques and a little bit about me there. And then there's a book now link. You click on that, you put your name, cell phone number, and email address in there. It gets sent to my assistant, and he reaches back out to you via text because we do texting initially onboarding because it's more efficient. And you guys work it out. If you have any questions, ask him. He'll answer them to the best visibility. And if you work out and you feel good about it and you make an appointment and you get here, I promise you from my heart, I will work my ass off to help you like I did with this guy and do my very best. And hopefully you'll be doing as good as this guy. So peace and love to everybody out there. God bless. Out.